Edema, the medical term for swelling, occurs when excess fluid gets trapped in your body's tissues. For seniors, this is particularly common in the legs and ankles because gravity naturally pulls fluid downward. And as we age, our circulation systems don't work as efficiently as they once did. Your lymphatic system, which is responsible for draining excess fluid, can become sluggish. Your heart might not pump as strongly, and your veins may struggle to push blood back up from your feet to your heart. Add certain dietary factors into the mix, and you've got a perfect storm for uncomfortable, persistent swelling. Today we're talking about 3 specific fruits that can contribute to leg swelling in people over 60. You'll learn why these fruits affect circulation, what happens in your body when you eat them, and most importantly, what you can do about it. Plus, I'll share better fruit alternatives that actually support healthy circulation. Before we begin, consider subscribing to the channel and ring the notification bell. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Canned pineapple. Let's start with canned pineapple, which might shock you because we think of pineapple as healthy. Fresh pineapple absolutely is healthy, but canned pineapple is a different story entirely. Most canned pineapple contains added sodium for preservation. Just 1 cup of canned pineapple can contain up to 300 milligrams of sodium. That might not sound like much, but when you're already dealing with circulation issues, every bit of extra sodium matters. Here's what happens in your body. When you consume excess sodium, your kidneys hold onto more water to dilute it. This extra fluid increases your blood volume, putting more pressure on your blood vessels. For seniors whose circulation is already compromised, this additional pressure can push fluid out of your blood vessels and into the surrounding tissues, causing that puffy, swollen feeling in your legs. Canned pineapple also contains heavy syrup or juice that significantly increases the sugar content. High sugar intake can cause inflammation in your blood vessels, making them less efficient at moving fluid back up from your legs to your heart. Switch to fresh pineapple or pineapple canned in water with no added ingredients. Fresh pineapple actually contains bromelain, an enzyme that may help reduce inflammation and support better circulation. If fresh isn't available, look for frozen pineapple chunks with no added sugars or preservatives. When you eat fresh pineapple, limit yourself to about half a cup per serving. This gives you the nutritional benefits without overloading your system with natural sugars. Making this simple switch can reduce your daily sodium intake by several hundred milligrams. Over time, this reduction can lead to less fluid retention and more comfortable legs. Number 2. Grapes. Grapes round out our list, and this might be the most surprising entry for many viewers. Grapes are often considered a healthy snack, but they pose several challenges for seniors dealing with leg swelling. First, grapes are essentially nature's candy. They contain high levels of natural sugars, primarily fructose and glucose, with very little fiber to slow absorption. A single cup of grapes contains about 23 grams of sugar, which can cause significant blood sugar fluctuations. But here's what most people don't know about grapes and swelling. Many commercially grown grapes are treated with sodium-based preservatives and processing aids. Even after washing, trace amounts of these compounds remain on the fruit. For seniors who are already sensitive to sodium, this hidden source can contribute to fluid retention. Grapes also contain compounds called tannins, the same substances found in red wine. While tannins have some antioxidant properties, they can also interfere with iron absorption and in some individuals contribute to vasoconstriction or the narrowing of blood vessels. When your blood vessels narrow, especially in your legs where circulation is already challenged by gravity, it becomes harder for your circulatory system to move fluid efficiently. This leads to pooling and swelling in the lower extremities. The high sugar content in grapes can be particularly problematic when consumed later in the day. Evening consumption of high-sugar fruits like grapes can disrupt your body's natural circadian rhythms, affecting the hormones that regulate fluid balance overnight. This is why many seniors notice their legs are more swollen in the morning after eating sugary snacks the evening before. Your body's natural processes for managing fluid balance work best when blood sugar levels remain stable throughout the night. When you're craving something sweet, try a small apple with the skin on. Apples provide natural sweetness along with fiber and quercetin, a compound that actually supports healthy circulation and can help reduce swelling. Another excellent alternative is a small portion of cherries, particularly tart cherries, which contain natural anti-inflammatory compounds and are lower in sugar than grapes. They can satisfy your sweet tooth while actually supporting your body's efforts to reduce inflammation and swelling. Number 3, bananas. Our last fruit is banana, a fruit that's often recommended for seniors because of its potassium content. While potassium is indeed important for heart health and muscle function, bananas contain a surprisingly high amount of natural sugars and can affect your body's sodium-potassium balance in unexpected ways. Here's what happens. When you eat a banana, you're consuming about 27 grams of carbohydrates, mostly in the form of natural sugars. For seniors with compromised circulation or insulin sensitivity, this sugar spike can trigger inflammation throughout the body, including in the blood vessels of your legs. Additionally, bananas are relatively high in histamine-releasing compounds. Histamine is a chemical that can cause blood vessels to dilate and become more permeable, allowing fluid to leak into surrounding tissues. This is exactly what you don't want when you're already dealing with swollen legs. The relationship between bananas and leg swelling becomes even more concerning when we consider that many seniors have reduced kidney function. Your kidneys are responsible for maintaining the delicate balance of fluids and electrolytes in your body. When they're not working at full capacity, the high potassium content in bananas can actually disrupt this balance rather than help it. Research has shown that sudden increases in potassium intake can cause temporary fluid shifts in people with compromised kidney function, leading to increased swelling in the extremities. This doesn't mean you need to eliminate bananas completely from your diet. Instead, limit yourself to half a banana every other day and always pair it with a protein source like a small handful of nuts to slow down the sugar absorption. Better alternatives for getting potassium include leafy greens like spinach, which provide potassium without the sugar spike, or avocados, which offer healthy fats that actually support circulation. The key is moderation and timing. If you do choose to eat banana, have it earlier in the day when your body is more active and can better process the sugars, rather than in the evening when fluid retention tends to worsen. Now that we've covered the 3 main fruits to limit, let's talk about what you should focus on instead. The best fruits for seniors dealing with leg swelling are those that are naturally low in sodium, moderate in natural sugars, and rich in nutrients that support circulation. Berries are excellent choices. Blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries are packed with antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and support blood vessel health. They're also relatively low in natural sugars compared to many other fruits. While dietary changes can make a significant difference in managing leg swelling, it's important to know when to seek medical attention. If your leg swelling is sudden, severe, or accompanied by shortness of breath, chest pain, or rapid weight gain, contact your doctor immediately. Also, if you've made these dietary changes and aren't seeing improvement after 2 to 3 weeks, schedule an appointment with your healthcare provider. Persistent leg swelling can sometimes indicate underlying conditions that need medical treatment. This video is intended for informational and educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you have any symptoms, discomfort, or health concerns, please consult your doctor or a qualified healthcare provider. Always speak with your doctor before making any changes to your diet, supplements, or lifestyle. If this video helped you understand something new about managing leg swelling, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we continue exploring practical ways to support your health and well-being as you age gracefully.